Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today our group will be presenting the ecology of peacock. Before we continue, let me introduce our group member. So firstly, me myself, Nur Aryani, Fayada Adibah, Nur Sarah Amira, Dinara Safina, Dania, and Ani.
Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. So today we will be conducting our field project at Rabbit Land Jangka.
I've never seen a man with so much momentum. It's the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you make me feel inside. It's in your spots and you're away for tonight.
We are doing this field trip to Rabbit Land Jangka at Bandar Pusat Jangka, Pahang. For this field trip, we have decided to make a research on the peacocks. We are focusing on their habitats, needs, importance to the community, and other aspects. We are also glad to complete this research with the cooperation of our teammates. In this video presentation, we will explain more about peacocks, the animal we have chosen for our study.
Introduction. Peacocks, known for their vibrant plumage and majestic presence, are one of the most recognizable birds in the world. Belongs to the pheasant family Phasianidae, which is a group of birds, while primates are a group of mammals that includes monkeys, apes, and humans. There are three species of peafowl: the Indian peafowl, Pavo cretatus, the green peafowl, Pavo muticus, and the Congo peafowl, Afropavo congensis. Peacocks hold significant cultural and symbolic meaning in various societies. In Hinduism, the Indian peafowl is associated with the god Krishna and is a symbol of beauty and pride. In many cultures, peacocks are seen as a symbol of immortality and resurrection due to their seemingly reborn tail feathers each mating season.
Next, I am gonna talk about the habitat. So basically, there are three species of peacock. The two most recognizable species are the blue or Indian peacock, which is Pavo cristatus, and the green or Japanese peacock, Pavo muticus. The Congo peacock, which is Afropavo congensis, was discovered in 1936. Both the blue and green peacock inhabit open lowland forests, as well as farms and agricultural fields. They can be found in both tropical and dry habitats. Even in their natural range, these birds roam in cities and parks in search of food. Meanwhile, the Congo peacock inhabits the forested interior of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
And now let's talk about food and foraging behavior of peacocks. What do peacock eat? As an omnivorous bird species, they will feed on most foods available to them. Peacocks are ground-living birds that forage and scavenge for food. As opportunistic feeders, they will feed on any of the following sources of food, such as grasses, seeds, berries, insects, small lizards, frogs, rodents, arthropods, and even snakes. So now let's move on to the detailed explanation of what do peacock eat. So firstly, in terms of insects, peacock will feed on ants, flying insects, grubs, and various other bugs. They will also scrape the ground for worms. They will also eat spiders. Secondly, arthropods such as centipedes, millipedes, and scorpions are also enjoyed by peacocks. Although peacocks have a short beak, the beak is sharp and strong, allowing this bird to hunt for rodents, frogs, salamanders, toads, newts, and even snakes. Peacock seems to abhor the presence of snakes on their territories, so they will make an effort to exterminate them as much as possible for their ground. So by now you might have noticed that peacock have a diet that high in proteins, maintains the colorful plumage and long trained feathers requires lots of energy. So peacocks require a high protein diet that they get mainly from feeding on insects. Apart from that is, do peacock play roles in seed dispersal? Peacock is a flamboyant bird known for their dazzling tail feathers, do not typically play a direct role in seed dispersal. Instead, they can indirectly influence plant communities through their feeding habits. Peacocks are better known for their striking appearance and mating display than their seed dispersal skill. After that, are peacock important for forest regeneration? Peacock shirleys are strikingly beautiful, but they are not typically considered to have a direct positive impact on forest regeneration. In fact, their impact can be a bit more complex and even slightly negative in some cases. But first, let's talk about the indirect pros that peacock give. Firstly is insect control. A significant portion of a peacock's diet consists of insects, so by consuming insects that could be harmful to trees, they might indirectly contribute to a healthier environment for tree growth. For the cons is seed predation. Peacocks are omnivores and their diet includes seeds and seedling. In areas where forest regeneration is a key concern, their foraging could potentially hamper the establishment of new trees, especially if certain tree species are preferred food sources.
Today, I will presenting to you about the impact that peacocks bring on our ecosystem health. First, peacocks help maintain ecological balance mostly by playing their part in the middle of the food chain. They are omnivores, obviously, that eat plants, berries, and seeds, but also insects and small reptiles and mammals. Do you know that peacocks are eaten by raccoons, dogs, and other larger mammals? Next, through their foraging efforts, peacocks also help to maintain ecological balance by regulating bug populations and spreading seeds. Their existence ensures the health and vitality of their surrounds by enhancing ecosystem and fostering biodiversity. Next, let's discuss about the interaction of peacocks with animals and their reproduction. Peacocks only become sexually active at about 3 years of age. At the age of 2, they resemble adults, but their tails do not have the characteristic eyes or oculi needed to attract and court females. In the peacock species, male congregates a communal display during breeding season, and the peahens observe. Peacocks first defend their territory through intersexual behavior, which is defending their area from intruders. They fight for areas within the congregation to display a strong front for the peahens. There are extra informations that I will tell all of you. Can peacock live with the other birds? In fact, peacocks are relatively peaceful birds and are known to get along well with the other types of birds. However, it is important to keep in mind that the peacocks are larger than a chickens, so it is important to make sure that the chickens are not being bullied or harmed by the peacocks. The conclusion is peacock can live with the other birds, but we must make sure they are safe.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nusara Amira binti Ahmad Sazali, and I will tell you about human impact and interaction on peacock. So the first one is habitat destruction. It reduces peacock life space and resource, making survival more challenging. The second one is pesticides and pollution. The use of pesticide in agriculture can poison peacock, as they may consume contaminated insect or plant. Pollution of water sources can harm peacock health and reduce the availability of clean water. Next one is hunting and poaching. Peacock are sometimes hunted for their feather, meat, or due to cultural belief, which can reduce their population. The last one is climate change. Climate change patterns can alter the habitats of peacocks, affecting their food sources and breeding ground. Extreme weather can directly harm peacock populations.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Anik bin Ismail with student ID 2022475642. I'm going to conclude this video assignment for the title The Ecology of Peacock. For the conclusion, recap of the ecology significance of peacock. Peacocks are not just beautiful birds, but also play a crucial role in their ecosystems. They contribute to biodiversity by controlling insect populations and serving as prey for larger predators. Their presence enhances the aesthetic value of natural landscapes and attract ecotourism, which supports local economics. Next is the importance of conservation and sustainable practices. Peacocks face significant threats such as habitat destruction, illegal wildlife trade, and climate change impacts. To protect these vital species, conservation efforts must focus on preserving and restoring their habitats, implementing anti-poaching measures, and promoting sustainable land use practices. Sustainable practices like responsible tourism and community involvement are also crucial for fostering stewardship and ensuring the long-term survival of peacocks. To sum up, peacocks play a crucial role in ecosystem and local economies through their beauty and biodiversity contributions. Conservation effort must focus on habitat preservation, anti-poaching measures, and sustainable practices to ensure their survival amidst increasing threats like habitat loss and illegal trade.
And that would be all from us. Thank you for watching.